So till package and install we have done this, right? So let's say since we don't have any test cases here in our project, okay, so what we will do is let's say at some point of time, okay, we want to skip the some test cases. Okay, so this is an interview question also. So how to skip the test cases? Okay, so when we used to skip these test cases here, okay, so the scenario I will explain. Let's say we are going for the deployment, okay, and suddenly our developer says, okay, to add a one more dependency file. Okay, so we need to add the dependency file and we need to create the package, we need to create the artifact. Okay, at that point of time our developer will also be wrote the unit test cases, okay, in the our in his project. Okay, so since we have already ran this project and test cases as well, there is no issues in the test cases. Okay, then we don't want this test cases to run one more time because it takes some time, right? In order to avoid such issues, what we need to do is we need to skip the test cases. Okay, so how to skip the test cases then? Okay, the command to skip the any test cases in your project, okay, in a Java based project. Okay, so the command is mvn clean package, because I'm going to create a package one more time. Okay, parallelly what I want to do is I want to skip the test cases as well. Okay, so in order to skip the test cases, what you can do is you can pass extra parameter, there is a -d. Okay, -d skip tests. So what this command will do is it will create the package, but it will skip the test cases as well. Okay, so I will show you that. Just enter. Okay, as you can see, the build is success, guys, and you can see in the here tests are skipped, right? Can you able to see the screen? Here it is visible, guys. Okay, tests are skipped because we have skipped the what do you call test cases here. Okay, so when we are skipping these test cases, okay, but parallelly we are it is compiling also. Okay, when we are skipping these test cases, we no need to compile here also, right? So we can skip this compilation as well, guys. So how to do that? The same command. Let me clear the screen. CLS. Okay, the same command mvn clean package. Okay, -d maven script equal to true. By default this value is false, guys. Okay, we are making this one as a explicitly as a true here. Okay, hence what it will do, it will skip the test cases as well as it will skip the compilation as well, guys. Okay, and it simply creates the artifact. Okay, enter.
Sir, can you
So
zoom your window?
Sorry,
Can you zoom your window? Command prompt. Can you maximize the command prompt?
Sorry, Manjula, can you repeat again?
Can you maximize
It is
the
not
command
maximizing this one.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what how to do. I am not. I don't know this one. Edit.
I think manually you need to.
Properties. Okay, fonts. Okay.
I think you should drag into
Yes.
yeah.
It is better now, right?
Yes, it's better.
Okay. Now you can see the tests are skipped here and parallelly not compiling the test sources as well. Right? So any doubts guys regarding this? So there is a two commands if you want to skip the test cases as well as the what do you say compile test cases as well as compilation as well. So those are all those two commands are the important commands guys. In the interview they will ask. Okay, so one more thing guys, whenever I say this is an interview question, please make a note of it. Okay, because in the interview they will ask the same thing only. Okay, so while going for the interview you can just recall those things. Okay,
Sure, sir.
so in the interview perspective guys, what are the command, what are the queries you will get in Apache is check the version number whenever you go for the interview. Okay, always say one or twice lower version only, don't say the exact version what we have right now. Okay, because in a real time it will be not easy to upgrade your application. Okay, as soon as possible we won't upgrade. Okay, it takes some time to upgrade here. Okay, hence I request, so let's say you can see the current version is 3.6.3 is there, right? You can say 3.6.0. okay, some lower version you say, or else 3.5 also. Okay, don't say the exact version. Then installation part nobody will ask. Then comes the repository. Please be thorough with this repository here. What are the repositories available in your Apache Maven? Okay, where is this local repository .m2? Okay, where it will be available and whether we can customize this .m2 or no. Okay, and why we need to customize. Okay, so that question will also ask. Okay, then Maven central repository. In a real time the artifacts will not download from the Maven central repository guys. I will show you, it will download from a remote repository. Okay, I will demonstrate that. Then comes the goals here. Okay, clean site and default. So clean as or clean they will ask, site nobody will ask guys, 100%. Okay, then comes the what are the goals available in Apache Maven. Okay, so you have to say in the same sequence. Okay, validate, compile, test, package, install, and then deploy. Okay, and they will ask the difference between these two. Okay, what is install and what is deploy? Okay, it is quite confusing here, because install in the sense it is not going to install anything here. Okay, install in the sense it is going to store the artifact into your local repository. Okay, whereas the deploy in the sense it is going to upload the artifacts into your remote repository. Okay, that is the difference, right? Then the group id, what is group id, what is artifact id, what is the version number, and what is the package. So we should be thorough in this form.xml file. Okay, then yeah, so mvn clean package, if you want to skip the test cases, just pass this parameter. Okay, -d tests. Okay, it will skip the test cases. Okay, if you want to skip the test cases and parallelly if you want to skip the compilation as well, then you can pass this extra parameter -d tests dot skip equal to true. Okay, by default this value is false guys, we are making this one as explicitly as a true here. Okay, yeah, then comes one more thing guys, multi-module project. Okay, as the name suggests here, multi-module here, that means n number of multiple modules here. Okay, so for multiple modules we say multi-module projects here. Okay, so in a multi-module project you will get a one question called as a parent. What is parent child form.xml? What is parent child form.xml file? Okay, so what is the parent child form.xml file? So you guys knowing this form.xml file, but what is this parent and child? Okay, so in your degree guys, so you will be learning about the tree diagram, if you remember, right guys? Do you remember the tree diagram? Yeah. Okay, so let's say if you remember, so the tree diagram will be like this. Any idea, guys? Do you remember this parent child? This is called as a tree diagram. So we call this one as a parent. Okay, we call it as a P. And here for this parent, we have a two childs. Okay, so this is what the parent child pom.xml file. So you guys knowing about this pom.xml file. Okay, so then what is this parent child pom.xml file in the sense? Here under parent, you will be having one pom.xml file. Under child also, you will be having a one pom.xml file. Okay, so let me show you. So this is a one multi-model project, guys. Okay, under that you can see. So this is under the main project. So here you can able to see there is a one pom.xml file. So this is what the parent pom.xml file. Okay, so let me open this one. So in the under this parent pom.xml file, guys, let me minimize this. Okay, you can see under packaging we have mentioned. So in the previous one, in the packaging tag, we used to mention what kind of package it is going to create. Okay, but here we have mentioned as a pom. Okay, that means it is not going to create any package right now here. Okay, so this is about the parent. So let me open the child here. Okay, under this main project there is a two models. There is a multi-model EAR and multi-model web, right? So let me open this one, multi-model EAR. Under multi-model EAR also there is a one pom.xml file. Okay, so let me open this one as well. And you can see here under packaging here we have mentioned it as a EAR, right? And there is a one more, sorry, one more is multi-model web. So under this multi-model web also there is a one pom.xml file. Okay, so here it is going to create a var file, right? So now let me, okay, let me run this only. So guys, now we have a two pom.xml file. One is in EA multi-model EAR, another one is a multi-model web. Okay, so under a parent pom.xml file in the packaging tag, there is nothing is available. Okay, but it is dependent on a module called as a multi-model web and multi-model EAR, guys. Okay, so now let us run this project and let us see what the output we will get it here. Let me exit from here. So here I'm in the main project now. So you guys needs to execute this in the main module also. Okay, main project. Okay, so mbn clean package. So every time I used to provide the clean command, guys, because I don't want it should happen a duplicate here. Okay, there is no target here right now. Okay.
So meanwhile, I have one question. So let it run.
Yeah, Raju.
Sir, actually, there are two things. So one thing is that developer is writing the code. Say for example, in Java code, if he is writing in Eclipse, so we have codes. To run the codes, we need the dependencies. For that reason, we need some jar files to execute that code to import some functions and all. For that reason, we are configuring the dependencies in the pom.xml. Okay, so dependencies and this code is clear. When it comes to artifacts,
Yes.
what actually that artifact contains? It contains the codes which was written by the developers, or it contains the dependencies that we downloaded from the central repository.
Okay, so that is a good question, Raja. Okay, so basically, whatever the artifacts we are creating, right? So that is the executable code. Okay, under that we have an executable code. Okay, so what we need to do is we are going to deploy that artifacts into the any of the web server, that is our Tomcat or Whitefly server. So there you will come to know what exactly the output is. Okay, so just now we are just creating the artifact. Okay, we are not we don't know exactly what the front end it is showing right now. Okay, so when we deploy it in what do you call Tomcat server, we can able to see what exactly it is showing. Okay, so otherwise so other project I have shown, right? So I have shared under there is a screenshot is there, right? So like this it will be visible in a front end. Okay, so this is a one application. So here we are going to store the contact details of our person. It is just like a telephone directory.
Okay. So it seems then it is a code only, sir. It is not the dependencies.
No, it is not a dependency. That is an executable code. See, whatever the developer writing the code, right, he is pushing to our GitHub. That is our remote repository. So in a normal way, I will say, Raja. Okay, so it is just like a ingredients. Okay, to prepare a food. Okay, like curry leaves, rice, dal, everything will be there. Okay, but we cannot eat that food, right? So in order to eat that food, we need to prepare it in a proper manner. Correct. Okay, so
Correct,
whatever
correct,
the
correct.
code we have in a git, right, so that is the raw ingredients. Okay, so whatever
Mhm.
the artifact which is creating the Maven, right, that is the food we can able to have. Okay, but what exactly it is, we will deploy once we deploy it in a Apache web server, then you will come to know in the front end. Okay, since it is a web
Okay.
server, we can able to see it in the front end. Okay,
Okay, sir.
got it.
Yeah, sir, I got it, but I'm a little confused with the Nexus related to this. So yesterday session you were mentioned that Nexus is an artifact repository, acts as a remote repository as well. So remote
Hmm.
repository in the sense, for Maven we are creating a remote repository, right? Instead of downloading from the central repository, we are downloading from
Hmm.
the remote repository. That is what the Nexus will do, right? Instead of doing that from the central repository.
See, actually, what I'm going to do is using the Nexus, right? So that is an what do you call artifact repository. Artifact repository in the sense. So whatever the artifacts I'm doing, I'm creating right now. Okay, you can see in a web project under the target folder, you can see there is a one artifact that is a var file. It is created. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm uploading this artifact into the artifact repository. Why I am uploading it here? Because I want a backup. Because today if anything goes wrong here, okay, I want to keep it in a backup. Okay, I want to revert it back. Okay, hence I'm using that artifact repository. Okay, that is Nexus. So Nexus is also having a one more feature that it can also acts as a remote repository.
Okay, so both are different
Okay,
types.
no, using Nexus we can do both the activities, Raja.
Okay, okay, sir.
It
Yes, I
acts
got
as
it,
an
got it.
artifact repository as well as it also acts as a remote repository as well.
Okay, sir.
Okay, don't go in advance. So tomorrow I will explain about the artifact repository. Okay, from a scratch I will configure.
Yes, sir. Actually, in Maven session, you said that we will create a remote repository to download the dependencies and
Yes,
also
yes.
that's
See,
what my
Raja,
question would be, whether it is an access or
yeah, yeah.
something else.
Yes, Nexus only. So hence I have not explained the deploy command if you remember. Okay.
Yes, 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 sir.
Till install I have executed. I have not executed the deploy because if I execute the deploy command, it is going to throw an error because we don't have any of the artifact repository right now, right? Hence it will throw an error. So where it will going to upload, it doesn't understand, right? Hence it will throw an error. So if you want, you can
Okay.
execute also. There is no issues. Let me show you. So this is a target folder, right? Yeah. Here is the web file. Okay. So let me execute the command npm clean. Okay, I will execute the deploy. Okay, it will throw an error because it doesn't understand where it has to upload here. So the artifact it's creating, so it doesn't understand where that artifacts to be uploaded to your remote repository. See, build is failure. So why it is failed? Deployment failed. Repository element was not specified in a form inside the distribution management element. So there is a one tag called as a distribution management tag. Under that tag, we need to mention where is our what do you call it, artifact repository. Okay, so hence it is
Okay, sir.
throwing an
Okay.
error.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
So that also will configure inside the pom.exe, it seems.
Yes, yes, yes. We need to configure it out. Then only it will work. and parallelly our Nexus application should also be running. Now right now the Nexus is not running, right? Like how Apache Maven is running, like that the Nexus is a web application. We need to start the Nexus application, then only it will work.
Okay, so got it.
Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay guys, so this one for multi-module project, it has created an EAR guys, so where it will be available in a G drive, Devops tools, project, Apache Maven, multi-module, under the target folder, multi-module EAR 0.0.1 snapshot.ear. That is the enterprise artifact. It has been created guys. Okay, so let me check it out in the backend as well. So project, multi-module, under that EAR, under that we have a target folder guys. You can see the timestamp now. So it is of 5th August and 9:27 p.m. okay, around 5 minutes back. So here is the one, sorry, yeah, here is the one. Our artifact has been created guys. So if you want to check what exactly it is, you can deploy it in this one in a your Apache web server. Okay, so there you will come to know what exactly it is having. This code works. Okay. Yes guys, then any other doubts? Yeah, there is an one assignment guys. Okay, so right now as I told you, for multi-module project we can execute this command, right? MEN clean package. Okay, the same command will work. Okay, but if you want to create it for only one particular project, one particular model, we can say, let me show you. So here is a project, right? Multi-module project. Under that we have two models, that is an EAR and as well as a web. Okay, let's say if you want to create it for only for a particular model, let's say you want to create it only for a web model. Okay, how to create it? That is an assignment guys. Okay, can you guys able to do it?
So I think we need to remove that form.xml second line.
Do
That
whatever you
line we
want.
need to
Okay,
remove.
do whatever you want. Tomorrow update me on the same.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, only for a particular module I want to generate it. Okay, that is an assignment guys. Okay guys, fine then. Tomorrow we'll catch up guys. Okay, because I need to start the Nexus. Okay, in order to start the deploy command, so it takes some time. Okay, it doesn't complete in half an hour. So tomorrow we'll continue guys. Okay, any doubts till here?
Oh, we are fine. Sure.
Yeah guys. Okay, so tomorrow we'll continue on the Nexus. Okay, let me show you the installation from tomorrow only. Okay.
Fine, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Okay guys, fine then. Bye, good night.
Are you sharing that multi project?
I think in that
Multi
project it will be having, guys, please check it out. If it is not available, I
Okay.
will share it.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not sure. Please check it once. If it is not available, I will share. And Raja, did you got the project?
No, sir, I didn't
Anybody
get it
else?
actually.
Okay. Manjunath, please forward it to him as well.
Uh, can you share your mail ID?
Yes, put it in a
Yeah,
chat
I'm
box.
the typist. Yeah, I already put it in the chat.
I didn't get your mail ID.
Okay, then let me ping in a WhatsApp.
Okay.
WhatsApp group.
Just mentioning it in a chat box one more time. You can check it out.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, fine guys, then tomorrow we'll catch up. Manjunath, please mention me whether it is available or not. Okay, if it is not available. share
Yeah,
it.
yeah, sure,
Please
sure.
put them into WhatsApp.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Good
Yeah.
night, guys. Yeah. Good night. Bye. Thank
Yeah,
you.
thank you everyone.
I'm sending a mail, Raja.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, sent. Please check.